Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. Oh, and as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. Oh, and now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover.
Hello friends, welcome to another video. Welcome to my July planning vlog. Very exciting times. We are officially halfway through the year. Where has the time gone? But that still means we have another 6 months left to go to reach our goals and dreams and all of that stuff. This morning I came to Starbucks to do my planning, at least start the first phase of planning. You guys know, if you're here for every video, that I do like a multi-part planning process. I don't plan all in one sitting, especially since this month is special because we have our quarterly refresh, but we also have our mid-year refresh as well, and I'm going to be sharing more about my process and how I do all of that later, but thought we'd get these little vloggy bits in first because they're my favorite parts. But I came to work outside at the Starbucks. I met up with my friend Amanda and we were just hanging out, doing some planning, doing some stuff, and now we're going to go get lunch and then we're going to go sit at another place. We're going to go to a Barnes & Noble actually and sit in the cafe and do some more stuff in the afternoon, and I will try and do further reflection. At this point I've only really reflected on the month of June and started my like mid-year quarterly refresh, but haven't really gotten a lot of anything done really, so I'm hoping to do more of that in this afternoon. But yeah, that's the update. Let's go get some food and then continue planning at Barnes & Noble's. Friends, it's been a few days. I've had time to simmer and sit on my goals as I like to do, and I'm ready to kind of just do my little summary wrap up and share what's in store for July. I need to adjust my chair. Ooh. Okay, where to begin? June review. took me a while. I don't know, the review part I always take a long time to do, and that's probably why most people like skip reviewing, and I tend to, you know, want to brush past it. But I know how much it can really help you plan and set intentions for the month coming up. So I always make sure to just do it and be intentional about it, and it really does help me find gratitude for the good things that happened during the month and the memories, and if anything that didn't really go the way I wanted, I can kind of just revisit that and see what I can do next time to feel better. So some major highlights in terms of June goals, memories, and things like that was I broke my reading slump. That was a big win for me. I also hung out with friends and went out a lot, not like out clubbing, but just went out to like coffee shops and bookstores and hung out with friends and family, and it just was the perfect start to summer. And that was what I was really trying to cultivate during June with my intention words of connection, community, and creativity. And I think I'm gonna just use those 3 words for my entire summer, for the season of summer. So those are gonna stay with me. I think things that didn't go the way I wanted to go necessarily was budgeting wise. With going out so much and doing things, I spent more money, and that's okay. I think now going into July, I think I had like a subconscious intention to allow myself to spend money, even though I didn't like consciously write it down or say that I was going to do that. While I acknowledge I spent some money last month, I'm not mad about it. It's okay. I'm enjoying my life, especially after 2 years of something that wasn't, you know, what I expected, and I'm okay with that. And going into July, I'm budgeting more, and I have a trip that I'm going on that I want to talk about in a little bit, and just trying to be more budget friendly within the first few weeks of July leading up to my vacation. And I guess the other thing that I've fallen behind or not where I'm at, where I want to be at, is just with movement and like exercise. I stopped trying to keep up with a daily movement goal, and I don't know, it's just been a weird relationship with exercise and movement, and I'm going to explore and try and get back into that into July. So speaking of July, let's move into July. It was also our quarterly refresh. It's our midway refresh, mid-year checkpoint. It's crazy that it's been 6 months already into this year, and now we have another 6 full months to continue working on our goals, habits, and dreams. So again, you're exactly where you need to be. Don't feel like you're behind or you need to catch up or you're not where you think you need to be. We are all where we are supposed to be. So I didn't really do a mid-month refresh check-in. I did find a wild card page from Cultivate What Matters, which is free from their website. I will link it down below if you're interested. Even if you don't do Powersheets, having this could help, or there's, I'm sure, a ton of other resources that you can find on YouTube or on Pinterest that can help you kind of check in with your goals through this midway part. But I did fill out the refresh page, and I don't know, I had a hard time filling this out. I think it's just the way the prompts are laid out. It like was hard for me to kind of think of answers to these things. It's just a good time to look back over my goals and see how far I've come over the last 6 months, especially with my YouTube, because we've hit 2,000 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me on this fun little creative project of mine. It means the world to me. I'm also making a ton of progress on my drawing and like creativity goal, which is crazy how far I've come in terms of like just how I feel about drawing and illustration and my skills in general and the community that I'm building over on my art Instagram account. So I'm just at a really happy and fun place learning and creating and sharing things. When I think back to the beginning of my drawing journey back in February, the beginning of this year, I was so scared to share my art and all of that, and didn't really think, you know, I could really improve over the next 6 months after that. And here I am 5-6 months later, have a little community. I feel more confident in my art. I'm sharing it. I'm excited to learn more and build my skills, and it's just a great place. It's a great place to be, friends. Okay, quarterly refresh, which is all up in the Powersheets pages. So I did my little evaluation check-in. Nothing really has changed in terms of just how I see and feel in the different areas of my life. The prep work refresh page was fun. I got to kind of just write out things that are firing me up right now. So that was just a good little brain dump to kind of see what I'm excited about and passionate about right now, and then how I can incorporate that into the next 6 months and next month. I also like over here, there's a little section for if you're feeling overwhelmed, like at this point in the year, there's a little kind of checklist of things you could try to just refresh, like unplugging from technology and spending time outside and keeping your hands busy with like baking or cooking or something. All right, our next page was the keep moving forward page, where it just kind of checks in with your annual goals and where you see you're falling behind or you're not exactly where you want to be, and also look at the goals where you're doing well. So I think for me, I already mentioned YouTube, so that's going really well. Again, my annual goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I'm almost halfway there. We're at 2,000, so that's really exciting. My reading goal is going well. So I've read 18 books so far this year, and I want to read 45, so I have 27 more books to go, which is a little more than I should be. So I am technically like 3 or 4 books behind on that, but I know that I will have more time to read during certain months of the year, especially in the fall and Christmas time, so we're all good. We're all good. The goal I feel more stuck on is my exercise goal, which I've already talked about. So this just kind of allows you to kind of like work through what's going well and what's not going well, and kind of set you up for, you know, refreshing your goals, as we would say. So here are my refresh goals. I just wrote them all out. Again, nothing has changed. I'm keeping all of my annual goals the same, but of course you might have totally different goals. You can rewrite and just start over, which I really enjoy with these refresh pages. You don't have to stick to the goals you set back in January, because life can change. Things can change in 6 months. All right, so the final pages of the refresh were kind of just breaking down your annual goals, which you do a lot of at the beginning of the Powersheets at the beginning of the year. And I didn't even use this page because I don't know, the formatting of it is weird. I don't know how to use it. I get confused when I look at it, and that's okay. Didn't write anything over here, but I did use the space on the opposite side of the page where I just wrote out all of my annual goals, kind of checking in back with all of them and just writing some little action steps or milestones that I would need to hit over the next 6 months to reach that annual goal. So I really like that. I think that was really helpful for me. And if you do this, you can find quarterly or monthly goals within those little bullet points that you map out. So that was a really good exercise for me. And that brings us to July. Hello, happy July. Can't believe we're here. So by the time I get to my monthly page, I'm kind of working in between my Powersheets and my journal and my bullet journal / planner. I just have a lot of things going on, and I like to have things in different places because I said formatting really matters to me and how I like think. So I do my prepare well page, which helps me just kind of get things that I know are happening, like events and vacation time and things like that. And then I go into my journal where I did some just review prompts, like how did June feel to me? What didn't feel good about June? And then how do I want to feel in July? And that kind of sets me up for what to focus on for the month of July. On the other side of my journal, I made a cute little mind map, which I always love doing. It's just a good way for me to like get ideas out in these different areas of my life. So I have like self-nourishment, creativity, reading, movement, exercise, connection, which is another one of my intention words, and community, which is another one of my intention words. So I like did that all in here, and then I transferred it into my bullet journal because this is what I look at on a daily basis, and I like having it in the front of, you know, my mind so I can see it. So I have a little season 3 section to start the next season of my life where I just put all of this, I put my goals and intentions, and then I have a hopes and dreams section, and I rewrote all of those little areas of my life with bullet points I'd like to focus on, put some little stickers on there that I got from the Powersheets, and over here on the opposite side is just little sections for July, August, and September. I don't have anything for August and September because we don't plan that far ahead at this point, but we have lots of things for July. And then this is my monthly spread for July, which I had already done. I think when I did my June planning, I kind of already wrote out the base for it, and then I went back. All right, so next in Powersheets is the calendar page, which I like to do for just mapping out like what's going on and when I'm going on vacation, which I'm very excited about, and I will be filming a vlog, so I'll take you guys along for that trip. I really need a vacation. I'm just really excited for that. And on the side, I put some intentions for the month of July, which I then transferred into my bullet journal. And that takes us to our goal setting, tending list pages. I don't have a lot of goals. I have 6 like monthly goals, which I think is a pretty low number, but again, July is a busy month where I'm just focusing on prepping for my beach trip, and a lot of the goals are just the same as usual, but I do want to share at least one digital illustration, like final piece on my Instagram, which has become a reoccurring monthly goal for me, but I have a lot of different pieces that I want to work on this month, so I might already be going over that goal, and maybe I will bump that up to once a week in the next season or next few months, which is really exciting. And I want to go on a hike in a shady spot because I love hiking and walking, but it's just hard for me to actually go out of the house and do it. So that's one of our goals, friends. Weekly action items we have, which is just weekly goals, things that I want to do every week. I'm continuing to draw on my sketchbook 5 days a week. That's going really well. I finished an entire sketchbook, and if you follow my art account, I share those sketchbook pages over there. I've been sharing a lot more stuff over on that account, and it's been really fun for me. I want to also go on a walk once a week. So while I want to do like a major, like longer form hike, like in a park or something, once a month, or this month, just once this month, I want to go on one outdoor walk once a week to just start getting myself back into, you know, the routine and habit of prioritizing exercise, and cook a nourishing meal at home at least once a week. That's been a reoccurring goal for the past few months because I've been trying to fall in love with cooking, which is hard, and just try and cook at home more because I tend to eat out a lot. I will also say I did not have anything related to the dentist or the doctor on here. Sorry, I have not made any progress on that. I feel like a broken record. I did reach out to my old doctor to schedule an appointment, so I'm gonna just do that. The whole process of finding a new doctor and a new dentist and inquiring, and it's just a lot for me. So I'm just gonna try and go to my old doctor one last time and just deal with it and find a new doctor. But I did do some research to find a new doctor. I wrote some numbers down. I just don't want to call the office because I hate calling. I think that's a valid point, a valid fear. And our daily goals, daily habits, always the same. Nothing really changing there. I like having just the same old habits because I don't have to change anything. And I really like all the little beachy stickers I put on my tending list. This month I got a sticker sheet at Michael's, and I just love them all so much, so I've been putting them on here. I've been putting them in my bullet journal. It's just fun to have some stickers, and I'm such a weirdo that I just don't want to ruin my stickers or use them because I like them the way they are in the little paper when they come. So it was really hard for me to put these stickers on here, but we did it. We're using our stickers, friends. All right, I think that's everything for July. Like I said, I'm really just trying to focus on planning for my vacation, getting that ready, spending time with friends and family as much as I can, and working on my drawing skills and reading. So let me know how your month of June went, what you're planning to focus on during the month of July. And again, thank you so much for being here, friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.